Roblox has now introduced star codes. All you guys gotta do is type in my name, Matrix, just before you guys purchase Robux. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to another video here today on the channel. We're here today in Roblox checking out a game that I've had my eye on for a very long time. This game here, guys, is otherwise known as Overdrive, and as far as I know about this game, it's very similar to other driving inspired games, and it takes some elements from Ultimate Driving and stuff like that to kind of create this unique atmosphere with really detailed cars where you can drive around to gain money. They even have, as you can see here, trucks and just a huge variety of ways to drive. I also want to go ahead and say that this game has just released and it is actually in like a paid access phase. So if you have interest in this game, I recommend that you guys go ahead and buy it and try it out for yourselves. I think it's like 50 Robux, so the equivalent of like 50 cents to try the game. It's really not that expensive, and I think it's possibly worth it. I don't know what incentives they're giving to players who are buying it. However, I do know that the game itself has been through a lot of updates, and I follow their Discord channel as well, where they say that they plan to update the game daily with bug fixes as time goes on to give you a smooth experience. And obviously when a developer says that, you know it's a good thing, because you want the developer to be taking large interest in the game and to be wanting to constantly update it. So it's really cool to see that. I think it's mostly in paid access simply just because they want to limit the player count the same way we did with Drift Legends. But we're going to take a look at this. I want to mention that some of the people on this team are really cool, and shoutouts to them. I know one of the people that's a part of this also works for Ultimate Driving, so you guys can kind of get an idea at the quality of game that we're going to be playing here. So I'm excited to try it out. This here, I'm kind of confused. It does say welcome to Biddle's Corner, a small suburb located in northern Delaware. I'm assuming that this means this is what's done, is this little corner, but they intend on making it more of Delaware itself. Either way, I'm really excited to try this out. Let's go ahead and dive in and let's see what this Overdrive game is all about, guys. Okay, so here we are in Overdrive. This looks pretty cool. We have a pretty simple but easy to follow main menu here. We've got enter game credits and info. Info doesn't seem to serve a purpose right now. Credits doesn't do anything either. You just get enter game. That's all you really need to do, right? As you can see here, guys, this is Overdrive, and I'm gonna say this right now, I had a way smoother experience loading into this time than I did the first time. I don't know if you guys are gonna experience the same thing, but it took me an extremely long time to load into this game the first time, and this time it didn't take long at all, so I don't really know what to think about that. But we are going to go ahead and jump into this. You start right in front of the dealership, so you can just walk right in and purchase your first car, but we've already done that, so we already have our first car. The game looks pretty cool. I mean, the lighting is pretty sweet. I wonder how it's gonna be at nighttime. You can see here there's a Ford F2 or F350, something like that, and the model is really cool. You can see here they even have rims and calipers and all sorts of stuff like that, so this is definitely a step up in most game quality, and it even looks like there's a bit of an interior as well, so this is actually pretty interesting. I'm excited to see, because I know that the models were one of the things that they teased a lot on Twitter, and they definitely hold up to be pretty freaking good. Okay, so I'm taking a look here. They have different logos on all of the cars as well, like custom made logos, so that they can continue to keep the whole look of the vehicle without having to take the badges off. That's really awesome. I like when they do that, because that's an extra level of detail that a lot of games don't want to do, because it's kind of complicated. But anyways, so as you can see here, we start the game off with this. This is something that I purchased. You get like 2 cars that you can afford when you start the game. So I got the Jetta Mezzo GT. I think this is like a Kia Optra or whatever the heck they call them. This is just like a regular Kia sedan, but as you can see, the model is great. I'm gonna bump the lighting up because nighttime is actually a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. And one thing I'm gonna just point out as a new player perspective, I had a huge annoying time trying to figure out why I can't go forward, and I feel like an idiot now when I talk about it, but pretty much your car starts in park and you need to press E to put it into drive, and then you can go ahead and drive, and if you press Q, it'll like downshift and bring the car into reverse. So it's pretty intuitive once you get it, and it's pretty sick. I like it. The only thing that I don't like is that it doesn't like tell you that anywhere, and it can definitely for players who have never played a racing game before or driving game of any sort, it could definitely cause problems. And I don't know if I necessarily like having it be this way, because it's weird not being able to back up by pressing S. but it's something you get used to. I mean, this is definitely more of like a role play game than like a super crazy racing game. So I think that you'll get used to these things more pretty quickly. A lot of the controls are the same as other games. Like, so if you press Z, it'll turn on your turn signals, C will turn on your other signals, and then X will probably, yeah, there you go, your 4 ways. So this is pretty straightforward as far as like controls go. But it still would be nice to at least even have a small little controls button, even if it's, oh, what the? Oh my gosh. Oops. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen. I'm going to assume that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh crud. Okay, so we gotta be careful. Certain parts of the map are far from complete, but you guys can take an idea of what you think this game might become. I know, like I said, that the developers of this game are very talented, so it's probably only a matter of time before you get to see what this game really does become. So for right now, you can watch my gameplay and take a guess and see if it's something you want to buy or not. But in my personal opinion, I think 50 cents isn't asking a whole lot for support on a game like this. I think as Roblox as a community, we should, if we have the extra Robux, of course, we should support one another's games and help each other grow, because this is a very community-driven atmosphere, and I'm totally down to support this game and see where it goes, because I just like racing games on Roblox, and I want to see what the entire community is capable of creating, because there is a lot of talent in this community for sure. Now, it is dark, like really dark at nighttime. There's like not even any moonlighting or anything. I also have a really like crazy monitor, so I don't see things very good either. But you can see here, there's a lot of open road. I think you make money from just kind of driving. Yeah, there you go. I just got 500 bucks for driving. So you make money from driving. It doesn't like track your miles or anything like that like other games do. So it's a little bit confusing, but as far as simplicity goes, this game has definitely nailed that. This game is really simple. Like it's not over the top. It's not in your face trying to like tell you, here's how you do this and this and this and this. It's just like, look, you drive, you get money. You can, I think there's something to do with deliveries, because apparently people are doing deliveries right now. I don't know what that means exactly, but there's a lot of incomplete areas on this map. I think this is one thing that kind of sucks, honestly. I don't really think that the game should be released when a player who isn't paying attention or who isn't good at driving is gonna just go off an edge or fall into the abyss or something like that. Again, that's just my point of view. I know that they focused really hard on the cars, and that definitely does pay off. But the map, I don't know, like if it's this incomplete, maybe just don't even showcase these areas, because what's the point? I mean, it's just road at this point, like literally just road. It's not, there's no buildings even. So, but hey, you know what? That's my opinion, and an opinion is simply just that. It's an opinion. Oh crap. That's another thing as well. Oh wait, is it gonna do the same bug as in other games? Oh, okay. So this might be a bug that people don't realize, but you can actually like almost control the car essentially from outside of it, because when you jump out of the car while it's moving, it kind of bugs out in a weird way. So note to self, don't jump out of a moving car. It's probably not the best thing you can do. But yeah, nighttime is super dark, man. I'm having such a hard, I'm gonna bump it up for you guys so it won't be as dark for you, but for me it is like pitch black. I can barely see these lights right here. Like now I can see them, but holy smokes. Yeah, so this is pretty nuts. They've got a store here that doesn't actually do anything, and I'm gonna give them some credit, because that's really nice to see, because a game in this state, I don't blame them for being in this state, but a game in this state should not be selling anything, because if you're selling stuff to players with this level of content, I think that you're maybe a little bit money hungry. So this is okay. I think this is really interesting, and like I said, I have a lot of faith in the team. I have a lot of faith in the people behind the scenes. I think this is going to be a pretty wicked game. I can't wait to see where they go with it. I really like the trucks. I don't know what it is, but I really want to buy a truck. I doubt I can afford it, but a truck would be pretty cool. You can see here that I'm also getting like some pretty bad performance problems there in that one specific spot. My FPS is like 20 right now. I don't know why exactly, but it is what it is. This game is pretty interesting. I thought I'd show it to you guys just so you guys can get an idea of what Overdrive is and what their mission is and what they want to accomplish, with a little bit of like straightforward gameplay and a little bit of opinionated comments about it. I think it's awesome. I think there's a lot of potential here, and 50 cents, again, to support a team working hard is, you know, a little price to pay in the community of Roblox. One thing I want to mention, I do do like the chassis. I don't know what tuning they did or if they're on the A chassis or whatnot, but it's pretty sweet. It drives pretty nicely. You don't feel like constantly pressured to hit corners and all that. Like oh god. As I say that, it's definitely different than Drift Legends, which is the game that I'm most familiar with. Like, it's so different, night and day different. This is way more relaxed, way more forgiving. Drift Legends is just kind of nuts, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. It's the game that it is. But yeah, I'm sorry that I recorded this at nighttime. I feel like we might have got a better look at the game in daylight, but at the same time, the game is just this. It's just roads and just a couple of vehicles. I'm gonna see if I can steal this guy's truck because he doesn't seem to be using it, and take this guy out because this looks awesome. Oh, I can. Oh, dude. Okay, this is sick. I don't know who's letting me use this, but thank you, man. This is cool. See, this is what I was most looking forward to. There's not enough games with trucks in them, especially not like nice looking new trucks like this, and this is freaking awesome, man. I love this right now. I'm so glad that they add trucks like this. I wish every game would do this. Vehicle Sim, please add more trucks. That'd be so sick. I love trucks in vehicle games. And honestly, this thing hauls. Like, look at it. We're going 100 miles an hour. Let's see how fast we can go before we wrap up the video. 110. Oh my gosh. Okay, 120. I don't think trucks are supposed to go this fast. I don't think that they're allowed to. I think they're governed at a certain speed, but this game is just like, nope, you can go 200 miles an hour in a truck. That's totally fine. And we slow it down. Nice. This is awesome, man. This is definitely, I see the potential. I hope you guys do too. But I'm gonna wrap the video up here. This is Overdrive in super early alpha stage. If you want to try it out, like I said, link is down below. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in, I guess, maybe the next Overdrive video. I don't know. You guys let me know if you want to see more. And that is all, and I will see you guys next time.